Dustin's in a situation, right? Because now he's fought for the belt undisputed twice, hasn't been able to do it, and put a lot of pressure on himself last week. 25 minutes to eternity was his thing. And it's like, that's a lot of pressure, man. And obviously in the bigger moment again, he was not able to overcome. So when you look at Dustin Poirier, he's probably the biggest star in the division outside of Conor McGregor.
Right.
Because of his interactions with Conor. But like, where do we go with Dustin now? As he finds himself in a familiar situation where he's lost the belt, trying to build himself back up towards the championship fight, if that's even something he wants to do. Because you got to imagine financially, this year has been one of the biggest years a UFC fighter has had in the octagon outside of McGregor, Habib, and those guys, right? Because he got 2 McGregor fights and now a championship fight. So
right.
What's next for him, I wonder?
Well, you know what? I think, DC, what's going to start happening to Dustin, I think at least in the immediate future, is that people are going to see him as a money fight too. Right? Because it got, it got to the point, you take the 2 Conor fights and you win those, and it kind of builds your star. Because Conor is your counterpart, and because he talks the way that he talks, now people actually get to know you. People know about your family. They know about your freaking hot sauce. They know about your charity, right? So you become a media star, like a media darling. And we saw it with Colby Covington right out of the gate. Hey, Dustin, stop losing all that weight, bro, and come see me. And these dudes probably walk around at close to the same weight. And Kobe
Dustin's big.
Yeah, Dustin, you know, I remember I sent you a screenshot one time like, bro, how does this dude fight at 155? That's like me fighting. That's like me fighting at that weight. And so if you're Dustin, do you kind of start to fall in that realm, which we've seen huge UFC stars fall into, where you're not necessarily fighting for championships, you're fighting against a name that matches yours, something that the people want to see, something that the people gravitate to, because you'd have to think that there would be a long road, or there have to be a change of the championship belt at lightweight for Dustin Poirier to get another opportunity.
You know, it'll be a while for Dustin to challenge for a championship, but the reality is this: he outgrew 145.
Yep.
He's at 155, and honestly, looks like if he decides to go up, he has a frame to fight 170. So I believe that there are still options out there for Dustin Poirier. I think it's going to be a long road back, but right now, after this year, I think what Dustin Poirier should do, and he said this before the fight, he goes, after this, DC, I'm going to take a break. I need to spend some time with my family to kind of. 3 fights like that, it wears on you.
Has to,
the
bro.
Big fights,
Has to, bro.
They wear on you, man. The big fights wear on you because you understand the eyeballs are all on you. So now, as he's done with that, he can take a step back and he can go back and enjoy his family, enjoy the holidays. Look, we never get over not coming through in those big moments.
Right.
Dustin Poirier is home right now, and during the day he can have smiles, right? Or Ryan, he can go drop his daughter to school and smile as she leaves, but on that ride home, it's sad.
It's in your head, yeah.
He can watch. Yeah. He can watch something. Him and his wife can hang out. They can go to lunch. When they get back home, you're gonna sit back and you're gonna think back to the sadness. That sadness just overtakes you for a while. So these intimate moments that he's having with himself right now are very difficult to deal with. But eventually, you get over it, and then you start plotting a course to get to what's next and the next thing to move forward in your career.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.